Parshat Tetzaveh talks about the major part of Parshat Tetzaveh, the big day Kohen Gadol, the clothing, special clothing that the Kohen Gadol wore, 8 clothing, the regular Kohen 4, Kohen Gadol adds another 4. One of the interesting articles of clothing that he wears is called the Choshen HaMishpat. It was a breastplate that had on it the 12 precious stones. Each stone obviously symbolizes one of the Shvatim. Rashi over here and Rambam also in Hilchos Klei Mikdash says that it goes in the order of the Shvatim. The first one symbolizes Reuven, second Shimon, Levi, the order of their birth. And the last one symbolizes Binyamin. What is the last one called? Yoshbe. English is called the jasper stone. The jasper stone symbolizes Binyamin. Interesting that the different Mefarshim explain the jasper stone is not a single color. It's a multicolored stone. It's a little bit of orange and black, or maybe red and black. Different opinions exactly which kind of jasper stone is the yoshpe, but it's a multicolored stone. As we'll see, there's a lot in the symbol of the 12 stones that surrounds the theme of Mechiras Yosef, of the selling of the brothers selling Yosef. Binyamin knew that the brothers sold Yosef, but he had a dilemma. Should he tell his father or not tell his father? At the end, he decided not to tell his father for various reasons, and the Chazal discuss it. But he had this inner conflict. Should I tell or should I not tell? Which is symbolized by the different colors of the Yoshbe stone. Gemara, the Mechilta says that Binyamin was zeiche that the Beis Hamikdash, that the Shechina should be in his chelik. Why is the Shechina in the chelik of Binyamin? The Beis Hamikdash is in the chelik of Binyamin. It's also a little bit in the chelik of Yehuda. It's in the chelik of Binyamin. Why? Because he's the only one who did not participate in Mechiras Yosef. He was the only one who did not participate in the selling of Yosef. Yosef himself had also a little bit took part of the blame for the selling of Yosef because he himself was in conflict with his brothers. The brothers, of course, were guilty. And Binyamin was the only one who was not guilty. He was home. He was with his father. He was not involved at all. That's why the Shechina was in his place. The Gemara says that the Choshen, every one of the big day Kohen Gadol, every one of the articles of clothing, served as a kapara for a certain avera. Which avera was the Choshen HaMishpat a kapara for? It absolved from the sin of Ivus HaMishpat, of crooked judgment. When judgment was improperly passed in court, so that's a terrible sin. And this Choshen HaMishpat served as a kapar for that chet. Very appropriately, says the Meshech Chochmah, the last stone, the Yoshbe stone, was Binyamin's stone. So that completed the Choshen. Without that stone, it would be incomplete. The last stone in the Choshen HaMishpat was the Yoshbe, was Binyamin's stone, because he was the only one who was not involved in this improper judgment that the brothers passed, that they decided that it was proper to sell their brother Yosef. They judged him. They sat down and they had a judgment and they decided that he should be sold. And that was improper judgment. How do you fix the improper judgment? The Choshen HaMishpat. Binyamin is the symbol of the kapar of the Choshen HaMishpat. The Meshech Chochmah goes a little further. There's another beautiful remez here. Gemara says in Kedushin, a very famous Gemara, how far does it go, the obligation to honor our parents? Kibud Aveim. The Gemara says, go look at Dama ben Esina. Once there was a stone missing from the Beis Hamikdash, and they had to find the stone, and the only one that had it was Dama ben Esina. They came to his house and they said, we'll pay you whatever you want, any price, we need the stone. He said, I'll be very happy, but I'm very sorry, I cannot sell it to you. Why not? Because the key to the warehouse where the stone is stored is under my father's pillow and he's sleeping. I have no intent of waking him up in order to do a business deal. But it's a lot of money. I'm not going to do it as long as my father's sleeping. So this is the symbol from who we learn how far the obligation of Kibud Aveim goes. The Yerushalmi on this Gemara in Kedushin brings the same story, but he has one very interesting detail. Which stone was missing? It was the Yoshbe stone. It was Binyamin's stone that was missing. So when the Binyamin stone goes missing, it's a symbol that we're missing a little bit of Kibud Aveim. Binyamin was the only one who didn't cause his father suffering from the selling of Yosef because he was not involved. So he is the symbol of Kibud Aveim. When the stone goes missing, they have to go to Dama ben Esina to relearn how important Kibud Aveim is. He's not going to sell the stone, and then we have to try and convince him, and he still won't sell because of Kibud Aveim. That's the symbol of Binyamin. We want to be zeiche to have the Shechina among us, the Beis Hamikdash among us. We have to make sure that our judgment of our fellow Jew, not only judgment in the court, but judgment of our fellow Jew, is clear, is proper, and with justice. and we have to make sure that we reinforce the incredible obligation of Kibbud Avim. Good Shabbos. Please don't forget to subscribe. You'll get the video every week by subscribing. Put a like. Thank you very much. Good Shabbos.